Well, hello there. I'm a bit out of breath, but cosplay construction has begun and I'm a bit tired because I have to keep bending down onto my kitchen floor because it's really the only open space that I have to do this. So as you can see, that's a lot of fabric and it's wider than the actual the space I have on the floor. It's the circle skirt portion for Belle's dress. It's only a half circle, but because I need it to be maxi length, instead of having to fold it on the width, I need more length, so I had to fold it the other way. So I now have a fold at the top and my two selvages are there, and there's raw edges down here too. I found that on YouTube, which seems to help, but it does take up a lot of floor space. So I have to cut that out and then do the same for my lining material to make the petticoat portion. Attach some of the lace I got to the bottom of the lining to make it look a little bit nicer, and then use whatever material I have left over to try and get the top half done. I have a collar shirt that I'm just going to edit a little bit to try and make her shirt, and other than that I should be good. I will check in with you later and see how that is going. Now I am very warm. I have got the two skirts done, both the fabric and the lining, so they're upstairs waiting to be sewn. So I have this now. This is going to be the top. I am using the pattern piece that I had already for my Merida dress, and I know I only need down to the waist area, but I figured I might as well just use that pattern, sew it all together, and then tailor it to basically what I need, rather than me having to draft up a whole new pattern, just trying to save myself a bit of time. And if it doesn't work, I still have plenty of fabric down here that I can reuse, because I think I got like 5 yards of stuff, and I probably didn't need 5 yards. 4 or 3.5 would probably have done, but because I think that's still like a yard, so I could have gotten away with 4, but I always get more just in case I mess up, because I'm still doing this relatively inexperienced, and YouTube tutorials and there's a lot of trial and error. But other than that, it seems to be going well. I love the colour. The colour is pretty much spot on to what I wanted. So after that, I'll get this sewn together, tailor it the way I want, and then attach it to the skirt and see if I need to insert a zipper, because if I don't need to insert the zipper, I'm not going to, because it's just extra hassle. But we shall see how that goes. I have a basic dress. The top bit needs a bit of fixing. There's some excess stuff here that I can probably get rid of. Everything needs hemmed. The petticoat bit needs finished and the bottom of the skirt needs fixed, and then I need an apron, but it hasn't caused too much stress at the minute. It's not turning into a stress dress, but looks good so far. It fits me on the waist okay. It's not doing that stupid thing where a circle skirt is when it goes past your butt. It's making the skirt seem shorter at the front than it is the back, despite how the lace looks. I will forever hate making circle skirts. I forever will. They're stupid and they're unnecessary. Gimme, god damn it. But gotta keep going. Okay, bit of an update. I'm currently in dress. I'm currently in dress number 2. Yeah, I had to start all over again. Silly me, whenever I started the top half of the first dress, forgot that when I made Merida, it was okay for the pattern to be a bit snugger because the material was stretch material. This is not. There is not a single piece of stretch in this material. So I could pull it over my head and I could barely get it off me, so I was going to put in a zip, but there wasn't enough fabric left in the seams of the dress to put the zip in properly. So I had to start again. So I was extra careful this time. I added in so many inches that I didn't need, and after much trial and error, it actually fits. I still haven't inserted a zip, and I'm not going to, because I can pull it on and off my head easily, and if I'm still not too comfortable with zips, I don't see the point in ripping a whole side of this apart and trying to wrestle that, so I'm not going to do that. But now I just have to, the top of it's all hemmed, just have to hem the bottom of it, make the apron, and make her blue bow, and I am done. Finally. I have an Amy here because I'm making...
This is part of the thing. I'm not just wearing this.
I'm practically finished with my stuff.
My turn.
Apart from the fact I need a bow for the back of my hair and I need to do another apron. But now I'm just finishing off her stuff, and you know it's Tuesday and the convention's on Saturday.
It's plenty of time. I was told by my seamstress that it wouldn't take this long.
Your seamstress also told you to get her your measurements 3 weeks ago.
You forgot 3 weeks ago. I came out to your house and you
It's not my job to remind you.
Well, sure.
So yes, going well, I think.
Maybe.
Everything I've made her so far fits. So that's
always something.
That's a good sign.
That's always
But
something.
we shall check in later if there's been a disaster. Hopefully there won't be a disaster.
It's gonna be a disaster.
There's not! Okay.
No, wait, what?
Oh yeah, there's no front and back anymore.
Helpful.
Right, bye.
Bye.
There. I am not in my room anymore.
No,
Amy's just packing.
it's the night before we go to Belfast. Look at my suitcase.
There's nothing new here.
No, there's really not. Like, I wish I would say I change every year when it comes to cons. I don't.
It's getting that bad now she's actually repacking my suitcase and putting it in a different one.
And smaller one. I should probably take the EasyJet thing off, but we're not flying to Belfast.
Where were you flying to?
I think it was Edinburgh. I was flying to Belfast, apparently. 5th March, yeah, I was from Edinburgh to Belfast.
Alright.
From my mother.
But yes, I worked long into the night trying to fix this woman's outfit. So everything...
I slept.
Yeah, so everything's now done
Yes.
to the best of my ability.
Yeah.
And so I can do no more.
Yeah, I just have to, you know,
Wear it.
and wear things and
Not forget anything.
not forget.
Don't forget Gus Gus.
Not forget. I wonder if I like tie him onto the apron.
You probably could.
Could probably do that, couldn't I?
Are you going to
It's
remove?
gonna be a bit annoying.
Are you going to remove the tag off his ear? Because that's really going to annoy me.
I know, but at the same time, I don't want to.
I know, but it really annoys me. That's pain. I can stitch it back on again if you want to.
If you really want, why has he got a tag on his head?
Maybe if you want to hang him up somewhere.
But it's not like a proper. Oh, it's like a proper tag.
Yeah.
Can I hang him onto my apron?
It would make a hole in the apron. Because he's quite heavy and it's only lightweight cotton fabric.
No, on the belt. If I just like put it on at the top.
I didn't make a belt, I made a sash!
Oh, I sound- A
It'd
sash.
take me forever to make an apron with belt loops.
Get my new figurines. Excellent.
There. For some reason she wanted me to include these. I don't know why.
My
They've got nothing to do with this video.
that was- I won't. That was my personal ironer.
She knows what you're like. But yes, this will be the end of our little cosplay journey where Amy did sweet FA.
Great. Hey, I stood and like you put sleeve on upside down.
I was tired. And I told you multiple times I don't like sewing sleeves.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm going to go edit this now. So hopefully it should be up before we go to Belfast.
Maybe.
All the knocking on the wood.
Yeah, there, wood, there, down
Yes,
the
but it should be pretty simple.
Yeah, should be good.
So you continue packing
Yeah.
and bone creaking.
That, if my bones made that noise,
They do.
I'd be. Shut up. It's only the morning to do that. Okay.
Mhm.
Leave me alone. Yes. We're gonna go. Let's pack the essentials.
Oh yes, we need to get snacks from you,
Oh
remember?
god, yes, we need to get snacks, otherwise we'll have a
Cranky Rebecca.
very cranky Rebecca.
But yes.
Insert other clip here.
No, don't give me more editing to do.
Wow.
But yes, we shall see you at the convention.